Hi, I'm Cheryl Talley Moss. Welcome to Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. Okay, gardeners, so the next day I'm continuing with the hardening off process. If you remember from my first video about this topic, I let the plants stay outside for half an hour. And then I brought them back inside my home and put them under the grow lights. Today, I'm letting them harden off for an additional 15 minutes. So they will be out here for 45 minutes in the sunshine and the wind. And tomorrow, I will increase the increment of 15 minutes and let them stay outside for an hour. The next day, they will stay outside for an hour and 15 minutes. Then the next day, an hour and a half, and so on until they can stay outside for 2 whole hours without looking limp or going into shock or just sick looking. You know how a plant looks when it's been overexposed to the sun, or if it doesn't have enough nutrients or perhaps enough water. So slowly increase your increments by 15 minutes until your plant can withstand the sun and being outside without looking bad or weak. Hi gardeners, I just want to show you guys how I continue the acclimation process of those tomato plants. I put a shade cloth on top of that bed. Now, up under here, I filmed so that you can see that 90% of the sun will be blocked out. Now on the sides, it'll get more sun, but not across the top. I specifically bought this shade cloth at Amazon.com during the winter when it was on clearance for this purpose. Thank you for watching. Bye now. Gardeners, it's Saturday, March the 10th, and it's 7:18 in the morning. So I'm outside in my garden, and as you can see from that thermometer over there, it's about 69 degrees in this area. All of the tomato plants that I planted between spinach that I'm growing, all of them are doing well. They perked up. I didn't even cage them or tie them to the little rhubarb stake that I put down just in case I would need to do so. Okay, so today I will keep the shade cloths completely off of them because they have completely hardened off and acclimated well to the environment. We're going to have some really good weather for the next 15 days until the end of the month. I think I looked at the national weather forecast, so everything in this bed should be fine. However, if Mother Nature decides to spring a gift of cold winter temperatures, then I will take my PVC pipes and cover them with plastic, and nothing will be in danger of getting touched by the plastic because the plants are so small. And I could even use a frost cloth. I have a shed full of burlap, frost cloths, greenhouse 6mm plastic, and even some old bed sheets. I can take care of this if that should happen. Now I'm going to take you over to the next bed. I'll be right back. Videos is because I don't know how to actually pause the camera and continue to film. It just doesn't work out for me. And I purchased the latest iPhone a couple weeks ago, and it has some wonderful new features, but I'm just learning how to operate it. Anyway, just like I did in that first bed, I put a 90% shade cloth over my plants that I've been hardening off for the last 2 weeks. And you guys know what hardening off is. If you're new to gardening, that is when you have plants inside your home or greenhouse, and then you want to acclimate them to the weather. And as you can see, these 1 2, 3, 4 tomato plants that I planted right here, they're doing well. They're actually doing better than the first group that I planted because they were hardened off longer than the other ones. But I'm still going to keep them covered with this 90% shade cloth for a week or so until they're thoroughly acclimated. But I think I can now safely put up the trellises, the tomato cages, for them to be protected as they grow larger. This beautiful kale, I'm going to continue to harvest it. I've been giving some away. I've pressure canned some and froze some. Today I will be making my favorite 0-calorie snack. I say 0 calories, 0 points, whatever you want to call it. Kale chips with just a smidgen of extra virgin olive oil, and that's it, because I'm on a low sodium diet. So to keep my blood pressure stabilized, but they are still beautiful, and they've been growing all winter. These are some more kale, curly kale, and I have them protecting the tomato plants by having them sandwich, the tomato plants sandwich in between the rows of kale. Now let me go over here and show you the final row of tomatoes I planted yesterday. I planted, I don't want to call out what they are, but I have them documented in my gardening journal, and I grouped them together. And I put, I planted them in threes on this row, and I planted another one over there. I know that's Jet Star at the top of my head, something new that I'm growing. And then another one here, maybe Celebrity. All of the seeds I either collected and saved from previous years, or I purchased them very cheaply or inexpensively on sale. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to be really busy today because the landscapers are coming to spread that pile of wood chips, that chip drop delivered for me free. And I'm also going to be planting some African sunflowers and marigolds, basil and lemon drop marigolds in these beds to companion plant them to ward off non-beneficial insects, as well as I was told or read somewhere that basil make your plants, tomatoes, sweeter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it if you would take the time to do it now. And you are most welcome to join my Facebook group, Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. Again, thank you for watching. I'm coming to you from Mesquite, Texas, better known as North Texas. And that's it. Bye now.